Hey, good morning, all you fabulous people. I'm going to make sure that mod, yep, that's on. All right. Oh, man, do we have a good show for you guys today? Yes, we do. Oh, we're going to be talking about some bankruptcy stuff and a little bit of crazy stuff along the way. So if you guys will give me about 2.5 minutes, we'll get right into it. See you in a few.
Daylight's breaking, coffee up. Click that stream, let's fire it up. Morning crew already rolling deep. I'd imagine that with the good vibes keep. Screens glow bright, it's go time now. Mr. Coop's here and he's shutting it down. Big laugh, straight facts, nothing disguised. Countdown hits and the camera shine. Red light flashing right on time. The mic is high, the talk's alive. Mr. Coop bringing the morning drive. Say your piece, give it all you got. Wake the whole world cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, settle in our spot. Conversation flowing while the mic stays hot. He scans the chat with a careful glance. Calls it real, gives everyone a chance. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Step too far, he'll cut the scene. Whoa, yeah. Stories rolling, punchline land. Morning crew, feeling grand. From deep discussions to laughing loud. This right here is our kind of crowd. No cue cards, no holding back. Just real life talk on the morning track. Hands up high, let the energy fly. Everybody tune cause the mic is high. Yeah. Talk times on the vibe won't stop. Mr. Coop turning it up a notch. Speak your truth, bring what you got. Truth meets laughter when the mic stays hot. From the first hello to the last coffee pour, we're locked in strong. Wanting more, wide awake from the jump. No lie, morning feels better when the mic is high. Good morning's flying, no call out. Every voice counts in this crowd. Turn it up, don't miss your chance. Step right in and join the dance. So the mic is hot, the show's in gear. Mr. Coop keeping it real right here. Wake up, fired up, hit your stride. Everything's brighter when the mic is high.
All right. Man, I've got, I don't know what happened. I have got the wrong guest showing up today. That is not supposed to be Tug Nighter. That is supposed to be D. Spills the tea. Oh man, I didn't even see that. All right. Bam, now it is fixed. Oh, good morning, all you fabulous people. We got 84 people showed up to see what old Coop's got to say today. It is going to be a fabulous show. And D will be with us shortly. She's got her normal morning routine she has to take care of. And when she gets here, we'll start in with all the fun, happy stuff. Yes, but until then, you got me. So let's go say some good mornings to all you fine, fabulous people in the chat. All right, we got Tammy P up in the house. How you doing, girly girl? We got Angel Baby. How you doing? We got John P. You can't blood out of turnip. Elemental P will just pack her tent and find somewhere else new to mooch off society. Well, John, I agree with you. She'll get all of this stuff ruled against her. She'll never pay anything. I doubt she'll pay a dime to anyone, but it'll just be more stuff that she owes. Eventually, somehow, somewhere, it'll probably catch up with her. I don't know. But hey, yeah, you're absolutely right. Green Flamingo, good morning. How you doing? Oh, there we go. We got the overlay up for all the fine folks over on the Rumble Dungeon. All right. Joan, good morning. How are you, young lady? Miss Terry, how you doing? Good morning. Let's see. We got Wesson Bama. How you doing? Good morning. Skippy, Good morning. How you doing, my friend? June, good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? And we got Beast. How you doing, Beast? I have no idea what you're talking. Shizzy Whiz not for president. All right. Well, I can agree with that. I can get behind that. Right on, right on. David Del Price. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, let's see. We got Arkansas White Dove. How are you this morning? Philip Kraft. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, who else do we have up in here? Oh, we got Simba. Good morning. Good morning, Simba. How you doing? How you doing? We got Greg in the house. Good morning, Greg. Good morning. Good morning. Leo, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning, Mr. Coop and D, or any special guests. Hello, all in chat. Right on, right on. I guess when I was setting up the stream this morning, you do a lot of copying and pasting with this stuff. But when you go into YouTube Studio to finalize everything, and the @ sign won't work. So you have to take all of the stuff out and then type it in manually, and then a little window will pop up, and you just choose who you're adding it to. I chose the wrong one this morning. I chose Sir Tug by accident. So, guys, I am so sorry if you think Tug was going to be here. I did not mean to do that. It was just a snap of the old fat finger. It hit the wrong button. All right, Mercedes over in the Rumble Dungeon. How you doing? How you doing? I'm picking up my computer this morning. All right, I hope they got her all fixed up. Simba, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, Tiny's up in the house. I'm here on time because I'm on vacation. All right, all right. I hope you have a fantastic vacation. Oh, Cynthia Firefly up in the house. Good morning, young lady. Denise, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, who we got here? Ho, 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 ho. Quill Worker, good morning. CK, good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? Mr. Landfill is up in the house. How you doing? How you doing? So, guys and gals, we got 149 of you fabulous souls up in here. So, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Tickle that old like button. Teach old ScrewTube to throw us out into the interwebs. And if you're on replay, please make sure to hit the like button. And if you're on your cell phone, swipe that comment section over, and hit the hype button. Now, I don't know if you can do the hype on the computer or not. Let's go take a look real quick. I don't know. I think you can, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's go see if we can do that. We'll just pull up yesterday's video and see if we can hype it. I can't hype my own stuff, but in experiencing interruptions, I don't see where you can hype it on the computer. So, but I know you can on cell phones, guys. So if you go to hype it, where the comment section is when you first pull it up on your phone, you can slide that. You can slide it, it'll say hype, and then you can slide it again and you can click live chat, which you can see the live chat on replay, because I don't block any of my stuff. I don't block the transcripts, I don't block the CC, and I don't block my chat. So anybody can see anything. I'm open, honest on here as much as I can be. All right, Roy Loklinger, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing all right, my man. I hope you're doing all right. Green Flamingo, lurking while running errands. Love you all. Right back at you, girl. SMN, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Okay. Polymopicus in the house. Oh, Bald Python King, how are you doing today, my friend? Oh, and we got Josie. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, Josie. Yeah, Joe. No, Joe. Joe Schumett. All right, gotcha, Joe. Why did I call you Josie? That's Joe. Yeah, that's Joe. Yeah. All right, who else we got in here? And then we got, hey, Joe. How you doing? How you doing? Grandkids Taxi. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Rob, how are you? How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Granny Smith, how are you doing today? Morning, Coop and chat. Photo lady says good morning. Good morning. Right back at you, girl. Yeah. All right. And then there's Mr. Dan Davis. How you doing, my friend? Good morning. Good morning. Holy cow. Here we got Snowflower in the house with a super chat saying lemon character and baby lemon Jumping. Oh, she sent a sticker. Thank you so much for the super chat, Snowflower. Much appreciated, young lady. Much appreciated. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Oh my. Starting the morning off fabulous. Thank you, young lady. Much appreciated. Mama Coop, my sweetie's in the house. Good morning. Two witches, good morning. Fru, good morning. How are you? Sue, good morning. Oh my, we got a whole bunch of you guys in here today. Wow. Lori, how you doing? I think that's Lori. Laura. Okay, Laura. Okay, good morning. All the way from Spain. My goodness, that's a long ways. That's like Torhill being over in Norway. Wow. Is it nighttime over there or daytime? Oh, that's going to be interesting to know. Yes. I don't know anything about Spain. That's cool. All right. Dan Davis, don't know how long I will be here watching. My heart is acting up. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, Dan. I hope you get to feeling better, my man. I get, at my age, mine starts messing with me every once in a while. And I don't know if it's just indigestion or nothing, or something like that. But hey, take care of yourself, brother. Don't worry about us. We'll be here. I just hope you get to feeling better. Okay. Who else? Matt, how you doing, Matthew? Good morning. If you want a copy of it, I can send it to you. I sent it to Jeremy and Megan. I don't know what you're referring to, Matthew. But yeah, if you got something you think I need, send it away, my friend. Send it away. I'll take whatever you got. Stacy, good morning. How are you? Tracy Spencer, good morning. All right, SMN. Who else we got in here? Yoda, good morning. Yoda's chicken nuggets. Good morning. William, good morning. How are you? Good morning. Wow, man, we got a lot of you guys in here this morning. Jake, how you doing? Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Mary Beth, good morning. Wow, there's a lot of you today. Oh, wow. So I do have some ramblings of a mad woman that I forgot to go over yesterday. We can go over some of that today while we're waiting on D to show up. Yeah, we'll have some fun with that stuff. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's scroll. I think I've already went over this one. All right, let's go see if I went over this one. Now, these are from a few days ago. I was supposed to go over them yesterday, and I forgot about them. As soon as my computer decides to wake up, we will get on to it. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Uh-oh, somebody's a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-me. Oh. I got to turn that off or I'll get blowed up. Today's Jake's. Oh, we got a birthday in the house. All right. I guess I haven't gotten to that yet, have I? Or did I? And I missed it. Oh, let's go see. Jake. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice you said it's my birthday. Oh, here we go, boys and girls.
Happy birthday to you. You're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Let's say happy birthday to you.
All right. Happy birthday, Jake. Many more of them to come, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday. Right on. All right. Let's get back on track. After it becomes a VOD coop. I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew. Sorry, my friend. All right. Bingo's in the house. Good morning, Bingo. Man, we're Tuesday. Yeah, we're Tuesday.
Bingo.
How you doing, girly girl? Right on, right on. Or guy, whichever. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but how you doing? How you doing? Okay, who else we got in here? We got 2012 Elf. Good morning to Mr. Coop, D, the mods, and everyone in chat. Good morning to you too, 2012. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Oh, almost Boomer Calf. What's up, John? Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Who else we got in here? Good morning, Coop. Good morning, everybody. I'm working. I'm not watching the screen, but I appreciate your good morning. Good morning, Diane. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning to you too. I watch so you don't have to is in the background lurking. Lurk away, girly girl. Appreciate having you here. It's wonderful when you pop into the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else do I have in here? I can. Coop's got a. All right. Talking a little too much. I sucked something down the wrong pipe. All right. We got Jake became a member of the Kool-Aid Kids. Welcome aboard, Jake. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. All right. Oh, look at there. There's the Tuck Man. How you doing, Tug? Good morning. Oh, let me go over here and pop a top. Let's see. We go right here. Pa-bam. Copy the link, and then I go here, and then I go here, and then I go over here, and let's go here, and we'll pop this one over here, and then I'll go here, and I'll hit paste, and then I'll just do this, and then boom, I'll go to my phone, just like this. Okay. All right. But yeah, guys and gals, we have some ramblings of a mad woman. I just got to weed through them real quick and see what's happening. All right. There we go. All right, Tugmeister in the chat. All right, let's get back on with the show. All right. Tracy Spencer, good morning, girly girl. Good morning. Matthew says, sent you at your discretion. It's an AI image of Jeremy with fake news with him in the hospital. Oh, let me go get it real quick, Matthew. Right on. It still hasn't come in yet, but it will be here. It will get here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got Chris in the morning. How you doing? Coop in the USA. When it nut job like Lynette does not pay fines and cost. Can the courts issue jail time? Well, that's a good question. That's a good question, Chris. I don't have any idea if they can. Maybe. Court costs and fines through the court, maybe they can issue jail time. Now, if it's attorney's fees and sanctions, I think that would be considered a small claims court thing. But as far as court costs, where you actually owe the court, yeah, I do believe that they might be able to do something like that. Yes, I do. Wow, we got 237 of you fabulous souls in here. So please hit the like button. Teach old ScrewTube to throw us out into the interwebs. And I'm sure JJ Bean is probably still going. He's having a fun time over there today. Nope, he's done. All right. We will get the word out there eventually. All right. Storm Killer in the house. Good morning. How you doing? All right, let me get over here to the ramblings of a mad woman. All right. Oh, when people telling, okay, I went over this one already, but this one I know I haven't went over yet. So we're going to dive right into this. And this is coming from the crazy woman herself. Yes. By the way, guys, I'm missing her lives. She needs to start making some lives. Yes, she does. All right, let's get rid of this. All righty. Let's see what the rambling of a mad woman has to say today. I want to add this little post to my video that I did and what I want everyone to know. If that's one of you, don't have my permission. Oh, If that's the one, you don't have my permission to use anything that I post on YouTube. Huh. Well, if it's in the comments section, I'll probably use it. If it's a post, I'll probably use it. I do not give you permission to use it. Well, don't need your permission on posts there, young lady. Sure don't. All right. You are not, using it for educational purposes and commentary. This is called commentary. When we're talking about something and we're criticizing something, this is called commentary. So yes, now educational, yeah, it educates the masses of how lunacy works. So that's why we read this stuff, I mean, if it wasn't for all of the crazy stuff that's posted on the interwebs, I think a lot of us would be sad. We wouldn't have as much humor in our lives. Educational purposes or commentary or any other crap you say you're using it to make money. Well, I was down for 90 days. YouTube decided to demonetize my channel, and I just powered right through it. But guess what, Lynette? Yes, I'm back to making money off the content that I make, off of what I say to the people that are watching me. Okay, this is not you. I'm not making content off of you. I'm making content off of me, talking about you and anybody else that I want to talk about. That's how it works. All right, where did I leave off at? I don't allow that. Won't allow that. Oh, you don't allow that? Won't allow that? Well, I'll tell you what. You just have at that, young lady, because this is fair use. This is commentary. This is criticism. You don't like it, strike it. Okay, see where that goes. See how far you go with that. Also, if anyone says that I am taking advice from any other channel or any other person or any other whatever, they are blowing smoke up your butt, because I'm not speaking with anyone. No, you're not speaking with anyone, but I guarantee you're listening to a lot of us. And trust me when I say, girl, don't delete videos. If you don't want people to watch them, just unlist them, keep them on your channel. I want to see your channel grow. I really want to hear your truth. I'm waiting on it. Please give me your truth. All right. Blowing smoke up your butt because I'm not speaking to anyone but my attorneys. Oh, she's got more than one now? Well, yeah, there's probably the bulldog up in Ohio. Maybe the bulldog up in Ohio. I don't know if he's even still in the picture, but maybe he is. And that just leaves Saran Wrap. So, yeah, I don't know why she would be talking to the attorneys in Ohio. From what I understand, nothing has come down from the judge yet. So until that happens, okay. And that is that. Man, she does not know what a period is, does she? Wow. I do not need to join forces with anyone against anyone. I don't think anybody's invited you to join their tea circle. I don't think so. Not at all. Or this or that. Oh, I'm not that kind of person. Nah. You're saying you're not a joiner, you're a follower. That's what I'm taking away from that. Yeah. And we know that you like to follow. Oh, yes, we do. Somebody's got a few breadcrumbs to drop at you. You'll sit there and take all of their nonsense. You'll take all of their abuse. You'll sit back and let them monetize your truth. So, yeah, you need to be monetizing your own truth. Take out the middleman. Don't let other people make money off of you and your truth. You tell your truth. Okay. This is insane. I never did, and I'm not going. I never did it in the beginning, and I'm not doing it now. So I just want everyone to know that if someone says that I am getting help or this or that from someone else other than channels on my no channels? No, I'm not. Okay. Well, all right. Cool. Cool. I'm not getting help from anyone. I don't I never said she was getting help from anyone. I hope that she's taking advice that's being spoken out there. Wow, everybody's in the chat. Yeah, chat's rolling by. Let me get back over here and see what you guys are going on about. All right, all right. Hi, Tug. Everybody's saying hi, Tug. Hi, Tug. Hi, Tug. Oh, that's why I'm way behind. Oh my goodness. Oh, the JJ Bean Raiders must have showed up. Wow, we jumped to 428 of you fabulous souls. There it is, right there. It's resting bitch face. Oh, good morning. Good morning. How glad to have you. Glad to have you. Glad to have each and every one of you guys. If you don't mind, please tickle that old like button. All righty, all righty, all righty. And for everybody on replay, please hit the like button. Teach old Screwtube to throw us out into the interwebs. Good morning to all the fabulous people that showed up. Shizzy Wiz not in the house. Good morning, chat. How you doing there? From what I understand, somebody says you're running for president, my friend. Yes. Vote Shizzy. Vote Shizzy. All right. All right. Let's get back to the ramblings of a crazy woman. Oh, my daughter got a Christmas. A fence was put up, and we thank you all for it. 2 toilets, an island, 2 water heaters, and the lumber for inside the house was provided. Yeah, that's a pretty low amount of crap, okay? These people collected, that we know for a fact, $56,000. Lawyers' fees, that's not what the money was donated for. But hey, you do you, boo. It's insane. That house. Whoa, what do we got here? Who do we got here? We got the D spills the tea. What's happening, girly girl?
Hey, sorry I'm late, but the morning routine.
Oh, you don't owe me no apology. I know you got morning things to do, girly girl. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. After the show, we are going to be taking boxes of donated items that we sorted through to drop off. So,
and all of the madness of the house and everything, I forgot. You guys were supposed to go up and see the grandbaby last week, weren't you?
Yeah, that didn't happen because so much
you guys
happened.
Didn't go?
No. So it was because everything is happening really, really quick. The home inspection happened yesterday.
Gotcha.
And so I've got to line up pool inspection. I've got to reach out to the real estate attorney. I've got to reach out to electric and all of that stuff. So it's just, it's like I'm on the phone while I'm packing, and then I get distracted because then I walk away from what I'm doing. I'm still on the phone. I'm writing down things that they're telling me. And then when I get off the phone, I'm like, now, where was I? I don't remember.
There you go. Well, it's a lot of madness that you're going to have to go through, but man, will it pay off? It'll be worth it.
Yeah, yes, it will. It'll be so much easier.
Now, you guys still working on a plan with the house you're in now, right?
We're still tossing that. We're still thinking what we're going to do with it. So,
because I know as far as selling, it's not really a seller's market right now, is it?
No, I just checked the market this morning, and I found 17 homes that within 3 weeks, they dropped the price by $10,000 or $15,000, $5,000. So it is not a seller's market. It is definitely a buyer's market.
Well, just look at the beautiful home y'all got.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm looking at.
I mean, I can't remember what you said you dropped on, but I imagine it was for what you bought. It's probably well worth the money that you guys bought it for.
Yes, it is. It's more than the homes that are going in that area. So it was because a lot of them, they couldn't sell. They were dropping them 15K within 2 to 3 weeks because they're not moving. The inventory's not moving that's out there.
Gotcha.
So we got a we got a really good deal.
Yeah, I made a boo-boo this morning when I was setting up the stream. You put everything into Restream, right? And
Right.
then you schedule your event that's coming up. Well, then you have to go over to YouTube and you have to put in your tags and you have to monetize and you have to do all that stuff.
Right.
Well, every morning I always put, at Jeremy, if we're talking about Jeremy, I always put at what the hales, and I
Right.
always put with guest D spills the tea or anybody else that's going to come on.
Right.
Well, when you go to YouTube, it doesn't have you tagged. You have to go in and you have to take out all of the letters just before the at, and then a window will pop up and you can choose who you want to
Right.
at. So I guess I chose the wrong one. So I had guests down as Tug this morning.
Nice.
And as I was setting up Rumble, because see, Rumble, it never sets up Rumble. I always have to go in and edit it while the music's playing,
Right.
and tell it, hey, this is what we're talking about today. And that's when I noticed, I'm like, oh shit, Tug probably got notified that he's supposed to be here.
Whoopsie.
But yeah, I sent him the link. If he wants to pop on, he's more than hell welcome to. But I figured, well, what the world? This is supposed to say D spills the tea. The thumbnail says D. All right. But yeah, we were just entertaining ourselves, waiting on you to get here with the ramblings of a mad woman.
Oh no.
I'm not going to start completely over with this, but basically she's giving her sworn statement that she's not working or listening to anyone on the interwebs. And she just wants everybody to know that. Well, she might not be working with anybody, but she is listening. She is listening. And where did I get to? Oh, my daughter got a Christmas. A fence was put up. And we thank you all for it. 2 toilets, an island, 2 water heaters, and the lumber for inside the house was provided. Yeah, crumbs. She's getting crumbs over there, D.
I'm telling you.
I've said that over and over and over again. Jeremy does it way better than I do. I have not received any money from anyone, and by asking for $4,500 for the permit, I was not breaking any rules. Huh? I would like to see the receipts on that. $4,500 for permits. Really?
Well, that did go up because remember, because they have to redo the blueprints. So it's just not the permit. It's the blueprints that have to be redone too. So I can understand that.
I was asked the other day about those blueprints, right?
Uh-huh.
This is a sort of a package deal. This barn thing, okay, you buy the barn blueprints, okay, and what they do is they come out, they set up the shell of the barn, right?
Okay.
And when they set up that shell, they give you the blueprints. This isn't a custom built home. These things are sold to anybody that wants to buy one. So they have the blueprints already on hand. And if any add-ons or it's been revised, that company still, they have the new revisal of it. So I don't understand why those blueprints would cost so much money, because it's not like she had to have them remade. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this barn dominium, they sell these as a package deal to anyone that wants to buy one. So they're going to have the updated blueprints. If I went and bought one today, they would hand me the blueprints with it for the inside of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's not like she has to have somebody come out and actually redo the blueprints from scratch.
Well, are we 100% certain that that was a kit or it came with it? I mean, did she mention that in the past?
No, but it would be
Okay.
just like anything else
okay.
that you would buy that's a prefab
Oh, okay.
thing, because like you can go to Amazon. And Amazon, but they're all over the internet. But Amazon, for instance, you can go to Amazon and you can buy blueprints for a house. literally to build a house, you can buy the complete set of blueprints right from Amazon. It shows you a
Okay.
picture of what the house should look like. And then when you purchase it, however much it is, they send you the digital file with all of the blueprints. This particular model she's bought, it's going to be the same way. They're going to have different blueprints provided with that shell on how you want to set the inside of that up. Because some of them, the blueprints come with an upstairs. Some of them they don't include the upstairs. It's just the downstairs. Some of them you can choose where you want your bathrooms, where you want your kitchen. You know what I'm saying? They have different blueprints available.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
So if she's going to ask for additions, okay, I want this instead of it being this, then that's where we're looking at the money is coming into play because then they have to be changed, correct?
right.
Okay.
But that's where I don't think it's going to cost a whole lot of money, because it's not like she's having somebody draw it up from scratch, adding this on. She can go back to the place where she bought it and say, hey, look, I want the blueprints where it has the upstairs addition added to it. And they'll say, okay, here you go. Give me your money. You know,
Okay.
it's not like she's having to call out a professional to have them draw up brand new blueprints. That would probably cost her quite a bit of money.
Okay. Then now that makes sense. That does make sense.
Now,
Okay.
this guys, I don't have any proof of this. Catch up. Good morning, Coop. Shh. You're screwing up her grift. Right. Let me go get that real quick. Bam. We'll just put ketchup up there for a little while.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I'm assuming this because I mean, I've had a little bit of experience with some of this stuff when it comes to these prefabbed homes and stuff. That's like Mama Coop was looking at when she comes home from work all the time. There's a place on the side of the road that sells mobile homes, right? And every once in a while, they'll have one that catches her eye that she just wants to go in and look at. Well, when
Right.
you walk in there, they tell you, look, these are the different styles that we can make this particular home in. So you choose the style you want. Because see, some of them, they'll have like a little porch on the left side, you know, and then so the whole inside of the house will be arranged to accommodate where that porch is at. Well, if you
Right.
want to move that porch and put it on the right side, now it changes the whole interior
Right.
of the house. And they already
Gotcha.
have those blueprints drawn up.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's why I'm assuming that this company she bought this from probably has the updated version of the blueprints. And if she wants a loft, they'll have that included in there too. Because that is designed for a loft up there.
Okay. So didn't she say, okay, maybe I'm thinking I may have seen this or heard it. Didn't she want a bathroom upstairs in the loft area too?
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so she was saying, no, this isn't what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be this. I want to make these changes. So, yeah, okay. So
And
I can see where if it wasn't like she wanted it when she purchased it, she could have swapped out those the blueprints then and there instead
right.
of waiting.
Right.
Okay.
When they started looking at these barndominiums, I guarantee the salesperson that they talk to says, look, this is you can get it in this style, this style, this style, this style. You know, they're going to have a whole bunch of different configurations for the inside. Granted, I'm probably going to think that she picked maybe the cheapest one, you know, so I don't know how it works as far as that goes. If it increases the price, if you want a updated upstairs or just leave the upstairs off. I would think that if I was going to do it, I would want the upstairs because that's just a lot of wasted space. You know?
Right. It's
And
it's dead space.
right.
So,
And you're going to have to just heat and cool that whole upstairs with nothing up there. So why not put a bedroom or an office or something up there?
yeah. And another thing to keep in mind too, heat rises.
Yeah.
So it would probably, the electric would probably be more because it's going to have to work harder to cool the upstairs than it would cooling just downstairs. But heat does rise because
Right.
every time I go up in the attic, I'm like, it's like, oh wow, it is just so hot up
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
So hot.
what you got to say, Big Al? She went from 2 bedroom, 2 bath, to 3 bedroom, 2 bath, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Putting an upstairs bathroom in, that's not that hard. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I would assume that the downstairs bathroom would not be that far from where the upstairs would be located. And here nor there, it's easy to run that plumbing through your what do you call that, framing. Okay.
Right.
You just have the blueprints. You have to have the blueprints to do it.
Right.
I don't, like I said, if you brought in somebody and had them draw them up from scratch, I can just about say that that would probably cost her out the nose compared to having them already drawn up.
Yeah. But okay. Mm, w- my question is, they make manufactured homes that look and are really nice.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, they have, it's well over 2,500 square feet.
Right.
And she could have placed that on there and would have had plenty of room. She'd have had a big open kitchen. She'd have had a nice large dining room, living room. She could have even had one where they had like a living room and a family room and a study. And it could have been a 4.2.5 or a 3.2.
Yeah.
Could have had large walk-in closets. They couldn't, I mean, it would have, to me, that would have made more sense. But I'm just thinking, yeah. And I mean, they would have, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, this is what I would have done if it had have been me. Okay. They had the septic put in. They had the pad poured for the barn dominium. They had the
Right.
barn dominium shell put up.
Hmm.
Okay. And if they didn't have the money, what I would have done, I would have looked on the interwebs and I would have found a used mobile home. Okay. A mobile home, not an RV, a mobile home or a used prefab. And I would have had that put out there to live in until I got the barn completed. That
Yes.
makes sense.
Yes.
My uncle, that's what they did. He was gifted a certain amount of property from my grandfather for a wedding present, right? They
Hmm.
pulled just a little trailer out there. I think it was a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, trailer, just absolute, what they call that, mobile home.
Hmm.
And they lived in that while they built their beautiful home.
Right.
Their beautiful home was just, I love, it's a barn style top home where it's got the
Hmm.
upstairs and downstairs. It is just absolutely gorgeous. But they lived in that home for about 3 years. It took them to build their home. But yeah, that would have helped her tremendously with the what do you call that? The homestead thing, because she would have
Hmm.
had an actual home on the
Home.
property.
Exactly. Yeah.
These people
But
don't make good choices.
n- no. And how's the rain situation there? Have you guys been getting a lot of rain? Has it been, is
Now,
the humidity still holding out at like a bazillion% humidity?
it's got its good days and its bad days. This year is abnormal. This year's absolutely crazy. Our rain for this year has gone way down. We haven't gotten nearly as much rain as we usually do. This starting Sunday, it was supposed to just unleash for like 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday, it just barely sprinkled.
Wow.
And that was maybe for, I don't know, half hour and it quit. Today, it's overcast a little bit, but I don't know what they got going on up there. But I know down here where I'm at, we haven't gotten as much rain as we need. Uh,
Yeah.
thank God the grass isn't brown yet. It's mostly green. But yeah, I think when it comes to these blueprints, I think she just has to contact the company. Probably a couple $100, maybe at tops. I would assume. I don't think blueprints cost that much.
It depends. I mean, again, how many, she has said so many different things. There are so many screenshots out there where she mentioned A, B, and C, and
Yeah.
then a few days later she goes back and she changes it to BAC or something. I it's kind of hard to keep track of it because she says one thing and then she'll say another and then another and then another. So
Oh,
I just don't
I never
understand.
even thought. You like to use the Google machine, don't you?
Hmm.
Do you set your fingers a type in there and say, "Hey, when you buy a prefab barn dominium, do you get the blueprints for free, or did the blueprints come with it?" That'll settle all of our Coop. I do not think LP could have had a mobile home on that small amount of land. Oh yeah. Oh, I bet she could have there, Tammy P. She's got over an acre and a half. All right. I know where I live. I'm kind of in a neighborhood, and a typical lot in the neighborhood where I live is a quarter of an acre. That's a typical lot. Now, some houses have twice that amount. Most have houses only have a quarter, just have a parcel. But with her having an acre and a half, there's no reason why she couldn't have brought a mobile home out there. Where they have the RV sitting right now, they could put a mobile home sitting right there because the mobile homes aren't much bigger than that eyesore that they've bought already. It's the one
Hmm.
they've got's a big one. So what'd you find out?
Well, generally they are free, but they are the for full architectural or interior finish out plans are often separate. So it would depend on where she purchased it from. Okay.
Yeah, see?
So you would get the structural drawing, which is the main and secondary framing blueprints. Those are for
Right,
free. Engineer stamps, which are
right,
official approval tailored for the local wind and snow loads, and foundation guidelines, for the anchor bolt placements, concrete slab specs, stuff like that. However, it may or may not, it depends on where you get them from.
right,
Interior layouts, which is detailed room like kitchen and bath design, uh, the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing blueprints. Sometimes they'll bundle those with
right.
what they're giving you. Sometimes they don't. That may cost extra. And of course, we all know that you have to get the permits, which those are strict local building offices. You have to go, I guess, wherever you get them there. So,
Roy says engineer blueprints run quite expensive. For my modular, it was almost 5,000. But what I'm getting at, guys, is when she bought the thing. Okay, when she bought the barn dominium, they gave her an option to have this stuff. I would assume, right? D
right, right.
To have these blueprints and stuff. Uh, they're gonna have the blueprints on hand, is what I'm getting at. And when you buy the barn dominium, the blueprints, if you opt for the blueprints for it, you get those for an added fee, which they
Hmm.
probably paid for initially. So since the laws in Florida have changed and they had to update all of that stuff, you would think that yes, she would probably have to pay for them, but I wouldn't think that she would have to pay for them as much as if she brought somebody else from scratch. That's what I'm getting at.
Right. But it, okay. I
It's just
guess
a rabbit hole.
it is. It is. There's 10 different things that could have happened to make this turn out the way she wanted it to.
Right.
However, however, sometimes you think too hard and it becomes more complicated than you anticipated.
Right.
Well, I think that's what happened. I think that over time, she says, well, maybe if I change this and I want to do this and this and this and this and this, and the more you add, the more you add, the more you add, you're not
Right.
actually simplifying, you're complicating it and it's
Right.
making it worse.
Oh, good
So,
morning, Jen keeps it real. And Tammy P says, no, some places, Coop, you have to have at least 5 acres to have. And I agree with that. It just depends on where you live. I know
right.
right here where I live, there was a vacant lot right at the stop sign right up from me. And the man and woman who bought the prop or bought the lot, which is just a quarter of an acre, they pulled in a mobile home and stuck it on it. And this is in city limits with these guys. I'm not in city limits, but on the other side of the stop sign, they're in city limits. Yeah, it depends on where you're at, Tammy. I really don't. I don't know about the laws everywhere, but I do know
Right.
what you're saying. I have heard that. It's just in my particular area. But then again, look at it's freaking Otter Creek. Okay, if they brought
Right.
in if they brought in a mobile home and put it on there, I probably wouldn't. I don't know what would happen. Who knows? Okay, back to this.
So, but let's see. I think Buffed Old Man, yeah, he says, our ideas for lodging sound great for someone with common sense. However, this is LMNOP we are talking about. I know, I know. I understand that. Yeah.
But Coop and D, your ideas for lodging sound great for someone with common sense. Is that the one you just read?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Buffed Old Man, for the follow super chat, my friend.
Yeah.
Much greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, now, hey,
That's
guys and gals, if you're not a member, you might want to become a member because we're going to start doing members only, hopefully by next week. Right now, we have, as of this morning, we have about 200 members. So if you guys aren't members, you might want to think about becoming one because we're going to start doing some members onlys and you guys are going to love those.
great. That's going to
Oh,
be great.
we do have one section of town you have to have an acre or even a city lot. You can put a mobile home on it, but in the country, it's either 3 or 5 acres. Oh, okay. So the country. Well,
Right.
now she's considered living in town, right? Otter Creek is the town she lives in, right?
Right. But is
Okay.
she, do they, but is she inside city limits or outside city limits? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't,
Uh, who knows? I don't know.
right.
Jeremy would be the one to ask for that. Yep, yep, yep.
Right. Right.
Lane's wife. That's why they have a mobile trailer parks, right? All right, all right. We'll get back to this. All right, $4,500 for the permits. I was not breaking any rules for my of my bankruptcy or anything else. Just to clarify, so that no one takes anybody else's word over mine. I don't know if she's breaking rules or not. She can ask for whatever she wants.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't think there's a
Right.
law for her asking for money that she can't. Now, if she gets money, I would think that she would have to disclose it to the bankruptcy, wouldn't you, D?
Well, she would have to show where the money went.
Oh, speak and he shall answer. What the hell? What the hell says she lives in town limits? There we
So
go.
she's
Right.
so she's inside city limits, right?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
inside city limits. So yeah, she could probably put an old mobile home on there. Well, think about it. Right across the street, Tubetown at one point in time had 3 mobile homes on it. Remember?
Mhm. Mhm.
And I don't know how big that property was, but I'm sure it probably wasn't much bigger than hers. Or, I think it was like 5 acres, maybe.
Right.
Hers is 1.6. They had 3 mobile homes at one time on that property. So there shouldn't be any reason why she can't put a mobile home on that property. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
All right, let's see what else she's got to say up here. These are my words written right here, and no, my video. What?
And on my video.
On my video, man. I'm cross-eyed today, big time. These are my words. No one else's words matter. Well, yeah,
Well,
depends on the subject.
right. I'll agree with that. Yes, it depends on what we're discussing. So, I mean, come on. No one else's words matter. Who is she referring to?
I don't know. I guess all
Hmm.
of us chuckleheads out here that we're covering
Oh,
all of this, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
These are my words. When I need help, I will ask for it. Hey,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did
what?
she not say that she was going to? They were going to have to humble themselves to ask for money.
Shit. Humble? Do they know what the word humble
Did
means?
did she not say that? Come on
Yes,
now.
she did. Yes, she did.
Okay.
Oh, matter of fact, I'll pull that up when we're done here. We're
Yeah.
almost done. Everyone else is asking for help for this or for that or whatever. And I don't see a problem with us asking. Well, that's
Who's
just it.
us? Who's us? Who's
I'm
us?
guessing her, John,
No,
and
no, no, no,
the.
no, 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 no. They're not friends no more. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Well, I guess it's just her and the kiddo. I
Yeah.
guess.
So yeah.
So where did I leave off? I don't see a problem with us asking for it. For the love of God. Here we go. She's got to throw God in there every single time. We are not monetized, but you could be.
And here we
She,
go again. We,
yeah,
we,
she
us,
could be.
we.
Why aren't you monetized? This has been going on for a few years now. You've been
Uh,
told to monetize your channel. I am not
oh,
monetized. What?
oh.
Something funny in the chat?
No, just my thinking. How long has she been saying that she's going to put out a video? How long?
Well, she's starting. She's just, I guess she's getting, from what her own words, I guess she's getting threatened. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't, if I wanted to tell my truth, I'd tell my truth. I wouldn't let anybody, dissuade me, from telling
Right.
my truth. If we have chuckleheads going after us all the time. Do you see me backing down from anything? No, I don't give a shit what people say about me. I do
Mhm.
my thing. They don't like it. Carry on, nutbag. And I think I seen the old sticky widget in the chat.
Yes.
All right. Oh, we almost done. But we are not monetized. I'm not monetized, but you could be. And if
Right.
you want to get technical, she is monetized. Anyone that has a PayPal account, a Venmo
Yes.
account,
Yes.
a Cash App, you're
Yes.
monetized. You
Yes.
have means to make money off of what you do. Uh,
Mhm.
if she looks at the video right now, I have it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Cash App, $ Mr. Coop 0, Venmo at Mr. Coop Show. Okay, I
Mhm.
have a PayPal address that I pin every once in a while. So yes, she is monetized.
Right.
I do not get paid for any of those channel or from
Hold
for
on. Hold on. Hold on.
what?
I don't get paid for any of these channels.
Why would she get paid
For
for who?
anybody else's. Is she talking about that nobody's given her money?
We know one content creator that's giving her money.
Uh-huh.
I
Yep.
mean, come on,
Mhm.
$12,000 in legal fees or lawyers.
Mhm.
Let's see, there's at least $5,000 fence that looks like shit sitting in front of
Mhm.
her turtle purgatory.
Yep.
Uh, we've got at least on the high side, I'd say $8,000 maybe in lumber and toilets and hot water heaters and an island. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say 8,000, maybe. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, there was even taxes paid last year that didn't come out of her
Mm.
pocket.
Mhm.
But
I
yet
don't
she's
know.
not making any money off these channels. So now here's a question. So is she referring to like Tug or Megan or Shizzy or myself or Jay or
I don't
any
know.
of us that talk about her? Maybe we need to be breaking off a little bit of cheddar for her? Is that what she's saying?
Maybe. Hmm.
I don't see her sitting on the panel. I see you and I on the panel.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
why would she be any cheddar be broke off for her
I don't know.
she,
I don't know.
I don't get
Hmm.
paid for any of those shows. I don't get paid for any of those channels.
I'm
I
wondering
don't
if
get.
that should be. I'm wondering if that should be from.
It should be from. I think.
Yeah.
I don't get paid from my own channel. That's all I want to say.
Well,
Well,
that's her
yeah,
fault. That's
yeah,
her fault.
yes.
That's nobody else's fault. That's on her. That's her
Exactly.
problem.
I mean, how many times have we shown that she can easily
Oh, yes.
monetize herself within less than a month?
Right? Absolutely.
All
I
right, I'll
mean,
go.
she would. I mean, it would in no time at all. No time. It could happen, but she's stifling herself and she's stepping on her own toes by ghosting the videos that she's already put out. She had over 2K views on that first one. Over 2K views on that first one. So,
Oh yeah,
hmm,
and I don't even know what she has going on right now. I'll go look real quick. Let's go see.
no.
She's getting momentum. She's gaining subscribers. I mean, she's sitting at 1,250 ish.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
she's
She's
picked up
climbing up
two.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Hey,
she's
Mark.
picked up well over 200 new subscribers. They're
Hmm.
just people just waiting on her to
Drop that
post.
truth. Yeah. Drop that truth. Hmm.
And she's got, all right, now get this. She's got a 1 minute and 10-second live stream that she did,
Right.
1,500 views.
Wow. Okay, if you were to take that and then add it to the over 2K from the first one, I didn't see what the second one did when she ghosted that. But oh my gosh, she'd be close to 4,000 views, 4,000 plus views.
Right. Right. I mean, she should have never deleted those videos.
Mm-mm.
Never.
No.
Oh, I have my favorites. Hello, Mr. Poop and
Hey,
D. I'm
faves.
lurking. I'm working on my videos for Doggy Bachelor. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I have all girl pups I need now. All right. Well,
Oh,
you lurk
wow.
away and work on them videos. I love watching her stuff. She puts out some fun stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, if she would just leave them there, just leave them, just leave them,
Now
and
let's
she would
see.
see just how quickly she could reach that threshold. It'd
Right,
be
right.
it. Oh my gosh. Hmm.
Let me see. I'm still looking for that one particular because I know I haven't. I haven't deleted anything on this whole experience. Is this the humble? I think that was posted on her standing in the trash page.
Yeah.
I'm just. I don't think that people are questioning 4546. No, that's about CPS calls.
Yeah.
That's from the Goonad Squad 46, 47. I think it was back. That's the standing in the truth. I don't have this stuff organized very well. I just throw it into daily stuff and then I
Right.
just go from there. Oh, since I'm being attacked all over the place, and Shochet decided to give the information on the deposition to all his Muppets.
No,
Well,
that didn't happen.
no, that didn't happen.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, that's not the
Nope.
one I'm looking for. Is this the one I'm looking for? Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Ooh,
If
that's
she
another book, huh?
if she just would have left them up there and filtered the comments, you know how you can filter the comments. You can have it to where every comment needs approval before you allow it to go through.
Right.
That right there would have been sufficient, and she could have dealt with it that way. But as far as being attacked, why is she being threatened, attacked, and why did she take all of that stuff down? Did somebody threaten her? You better take it down or else, or, I don't know.
Well, she knows that on the interwebs, you're going to have people that have negative things to say.
Right.
Okay. But you can't take the ability for the people that support you. You can't take that ability for them to contact you away from them. Otherwise, they're
Yes.
not going to help you with anything. right?
Right.
And the few chuckleheads that say negative things, I'm not saying she has to leave them up there. There's this little thing
No.
called delete. You can remove
Mhm.
comments.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep the good ones, get rid of the bad ones. I just got rid of
Mhm.
one this morning from Miss Stupid Ass Tina Savage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she was preaching. I haven't seen her for a while. She must have went, finally crawled out of her cage or her hole. She hasn't commented in a while.
Oh
So
my
she's
goodness.
definitely one of the Kool-Aid drinkers over there.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So, and also, okay, why is she worrying now about blueprints and permits on the cusp? Because we are on the cusp of that evidentiary hearing for the homestead, are we not?
Yep.
We are on the cusp of it. It's happening. So why is she now? Is she thinking that if she gets it started, it's going to save her? Is that is that what she's thinking? But
I,
see,
I
I
I don't
don't
know.
think that's how that works. I don't
Well,
know.
see, I know for a fact when it comes to homesteading, you have to have
Yes.
some sort of livable structure built
Yes.
on the property, not something on wheels.
Mm-mm.
Well, a mobile home, it comes in on wheels, but that's different. That's an actual home. But an RV is not classified a livable structure on the property. Uh,
No.
so she needs something. And I'm thinking if she gets the blueprints and stuff, maybe she can say, "Hey, look here, bankruptcy. It is homesteaded. I am building it." No, having a concrete pad poured and a shell frame put up does not
Mm-hmm.
mean that you're building a home. Because it's been what, 5 years,
You,
4 years since.
some, yeah.
So no, she's not building anything. I would say that to classify as a homestead, you have to show progress, and she's shown no progress since that slab and that building was put up. That shell, she has not shown one bit of progress whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got to go and pull the stuff we're going to talk about today up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got Rob Pate rolling in hot with a $5 super chat. What you got to say, my friend? Maybe YouTube equals auto reporting to IRS. Kind of grift she does under the table, right? Right? Could be. You
Oh
could be,
wow.
Rob. Right? Thank you
Oh
so much,
wow.
my friend. That's an interesting
According
thing.
according to the Google,
Okay.
A standard travel trailer slash camper is not the same as a permanent residence. Okay.
Right.
The only way, the only way it could be ever considered, if it is permanently affixed to your land, which means it would have to be rendered non-movable, immobile. You have to place it on a permanent foundation. So she would have to stick it inside the barn and it
Well,
take everything off
take
of
the
it.
wheels off of it,
Yep. Yep.
put it
Yep.
on blocks,
No,
hook,
no, no, no.
hook.
No, no, no.
No?
No, no, no. No. It has to be affixed to the foundation.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You have
Permanent.
it, boys and girls.
Permanent foundation. And
There you
hooking it
go.
permanently to utilities. Permanently.
All right. Well,
That
and
would that
how
would
I don't
that would be
you
the
can't
only way.
how in the world would she hook an RV up permanently to a electric?
Electric.
I
See, you'd blow the thing up, right? I mean, you
Yeah,
got too
because
much power going to it because the everything in there aren't standard
well, see,
home outlets.
those kind of trailers, they run off of inverters because everything
Okay.
inside the trailer is 12-volt mostly. Okay. And that's why when they come into like a travel trailer park, they can plug into like a 30 amp or a 50 amp breaker in an RV park. Okay. The power comes from the breaker into the trailer. It hits an inverter, and then the
Mhm.
inverter converts it into the 12-volt power to run the whole place. The only things that like the refrigerator, that could be on gas. It could be 12 volt, or it could run off of what they call shore power, which that inverter, it'll convert all of that to where it needs to go. But I don't think you can hook direct power up from a
No,
power pole to
I don't
a
think you can
to
either.
an RV.
Everything would have to be swapped out, and that costs money she doesn't have. So again, why does she need? Okay, it started out as $4,500, right? That she
Right,
was asking for. Then it went
right.
to 35, 30 or 35 that she's asking for.
Well, 35,000.
Yeah, 35K.
Yeah.
So what is that money for?
I don't know.
She didn't ever say what the money was for, correct?
I think the 35,000. I now don't get me wrong. I think
Mm-hmm.
she's talking about that's what it would cost to finish out the barnuminium. I could be wrong. I don't.
Okay.
I think that would be a little bit low unless she's got a little, fly by night company that'll come in and do it. But you got to remember, most of these companies, like the framing, you'll have a company do the framing. Then
Right.
you'll have another company come in and run the electric. Then you'll have another company come in and run the plumbing. And then you'll have, it'll either be the first company or another company come in and do the drywall. Because the first company that comes in that frames it, sometimes those guys can also put the finishes on too, the drywall. But that's three different.
But is that 35K? Is that going to be enough?
I
Enough
I
to
think it
finish it?
would. I think it would. It would be close. I think you could build out the inside of that thing if you knocked off the frills. If you knocked off the $20,000 spray foam insulation that she wants and went with regular insulation,
Mm-hmm.
I think she could insulate the whole barn for less than 10 grand. I would say probably around 5. The framing, I'd say the framing is probably 10 grand, maybe a high
Give or
estimate.
take.
Yeah.
Give or take. But we
Um,
got to remember that quote of 10K was what in 2025.
yeah.
Late, yeah.
I, for,
So how
I
much
forgot.
how much has it increased since then?
Right. Now,
That
I
cost
forgot
of
about
framing.
this one little thing. Rob Pate come rolling in hot. That's how some did it in the 70s and 80s, built a wood frame structure around a mobile home. I have heard people doing that.
Okay. Okay.
Like you take, for instance, Travis, Mayor Travis, Willis,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing, Willis?
Mm-hmm.
His
Yeah.
parents, I don't know if that's how they did it. I don't think they did it like that, but his parents' house is a mobile home that has a built-on addition to it.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's probably like what Rob is talking about. They're able to say that it's an actual home instead of a mobile home. But that's a
Right.
mobile home. That's not an RV. But I do
Right.
know people here in Florida. Matter of fact, there's an RV park about 4 miles away, and some of those mobile or RVs do have like what do they call that, roof
Mm-hmm.
over the top of it, and they do have rooms built onto the side of them. So yeah, Rob, you got a good point there, my man. Thank you for the super
Mm-hmm.
chat. All right. You ready? Oh, we got another one rolled in. Dan Davis says, my RV has no converter, 30 amp plug. I have been here for 35 years. There you go.
Mm.
But
Okay.
can your RV be wired directly to power
A
pole,
power.
Dan?
Right.
That's the question right there.
Yeah.
Because didn't you say it had to be permanently
Yes.
wired
Permanent.
to electric?
Yes, and permanent plumbing and permanently affixed to a concrete foundation.
Right on. Thank you, Dan Davis, for the $5 super chat, my friend. Greatly appreciated. All right, now I'm caught up. You ready to take a look at some documents?
Absolutely.
All right. This one here is just basically a 12-page certificate of notice. Okay. Now, yeah, get that off of there. Hide. I can't believe it. And I went and spent all that time doing all of this stuff. That'll get. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Dan says no, RV can't be hardwired.
okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was thinking too.
This is a certificate of notice, and it has a motion that was written, put into it. We've all read this. It's from Randy. It is, let's see, order denying debtor's emergency motion for protective order regarding deposition. Okay, this is a certificate of notice stating blah blah blah. Okay, this is where she walked out, or she didn't show up for the first deposition.
Right.
All right. So I guess I didn't redact that one. Anyway, we're gonna go here. Because this one is cancel. We'll go here and there. That way, because I know this one, every bit of this one's redacted because I spent a lot of time on it. I better make sure real fast that it took.
Okay.
And yeah, it took. All right. Now, this is where Randy is asking the courts for his monies. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Okay. Let me blow this up. All right. And see, this has no title on it. It just says in the United States Bankruptcy Court, Northern District of Florida, Tallahassee Division. Mm-hmm. And then it just starts right off with this. So this is about 6 pages long. Okay. The rest of them, there's 4 documents besides this one, but they're not. Let's see, 3 pages. That's just a receipt. That's just a receipt. And that's just a receipt. All right. So have at it, girly girl, if you want to.
Okay. I, Randall M. Shochet, being fully, duly sworn, depose and state as follows. My name is Randall M. Shochet. I am over the age of 18 years, competent to testify and make this declaration affidavit based upon my personal knowledge of the facts set forth herein. I am an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Florida and admitted to practice before the United States Bankruptcy Court for the Northern District of Florida.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. Didn't he sign on as never mind. He signed on as Pro Hac Vici up in Ohio, didn't he?
Right.
I don't think he had to down here.
No. I am a member in good standing of the Florida Bar and have been practicing law for over 25 years.
Now, let's take a look at that. In good standing with the Florida Bar. This man's been a lawyer for years and years. God dang it. Years and years in the state of Florida. He has been a practicing attorney. And there have been many times people have tried to get him in trouble with the bar, and it have failed. Oh, my. But yeah, he's still in good standing. Dang it. Randy, you sneaker. You snuck one in on me.
Did you Hey, I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah. You go ahead. I'm just going to redact this real quick because he snuck his address in, which I doubt Randy will get me, but the AI bots will because it's just the address for his law firm. I better make sure he didn't sneak any more in there on me. All right. Save as. Oh, and we go to bankruptcy and we hit that. There. We got him done. All right. Now, I was right there. We can bring that back up on screen. I forgot to redact Randy's address to his law firm, which I doubt he'll hit me for, but hey, I'll do it anyway. Oh, I am a principal of Shochet Law Group and Shochet Appellate LLC with offices located, and it gave his address. I swear as co-counsel for creditor Jeremy B. Hales in the above You back?
Yes, I'm back.
All right, you can have it. Captioned bankruptcy case and related adversary proceedings. You're on 6.
On 6. I submit this declaration affidavit of fees and costs pursuant to the pending rendition of the court's order denying motion for protective order and awarding attorney's fees and cost, setting forth with particularity the reasonable expenses incurred in opposing the motion for protective order and in preparing for the deposition that did not proceed as scheduled. Now, I'm curious what the next order is going to look like, because I did send you that little bit of information about the judges.
Right.
So I'm curious as to how that is going to look. So
Don't know.
don't know. This declaration affidavit is made in support of the creditor's request for an award of reasonable attorney's fees and cost incurred as a result of the debtor's emergency motion for protective order regarding deposition and incorporated memorandum of law filed on May 25th, 2026, and the debtor's failure to appear at the properly noticed deposition scheduled for May 27th, 2026. So there was no order coming down granting the protective order. So she should have appeared regardless.
Exactly.
Just because your attorney filed that motion for that protection order and there's no order yet, either denying or granting that, it was her responsibility to still be there.
Well,
Period.
he waited till 2 days. No judge is going to be able to see that and make a ruling on it in 2 days. Because if I'm not mistaken, when he filed this, it was late in the afternoon, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
So that just left 1 day, the 26th. That's all it left for the judge to pop up and say yay or nay.
Right.
No judge is going to work that fast.
No, there's other things that are calendared they have to take care of.
Well, see, you got to remember, these guys don't think that they have to have permission for anything. If they want to do something, they're just going to do it. Piss on the courts.
Right.
That's what these chuckleheads think. Just because he put in a motion, like you said, it wasn't ruled on. She did not have permission to miss that because it was already set in motion. Craziness.
On April 28th, 2026, I properly noticed the debtor's deposition to take place on May 27th, 2026 at 8 a.m. at the Levy County Courthouse in Bronson, Florida. In preparation for the May 27th, 2026 deposition, I engaged in research, analysis, and strategic development to ensure thorough and effective examination of the debtor. So this is the time that, he has to, calculate his hours, right? Right here.
Right.
He's laying the foundation for this, how he gets to his numbers. On May 20th, 2026, I spent 1.10 hours conducting research, analyzing the case, and developing strategies for and preparing for the debtor's deposition scheduled for May 27th, 2026.
Now let's talk about this for a second. 1.10 hours, right? That's just barely over. That's an hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Well, yeah, I would say it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Well, actually, is it 1.25? Hang on a second.
Okay, he was preparing for. He's talking about what he put in, what he was preparing for just the. Never mind. I was thinking of the whole thing that he's been doing for Jeremy. No. So this is just for the deposition.
Right. This is just the research, the analysis, and strategy.
Okay. Where I was going with that is I was going to do some apples and oranges comparing the MLS lawyers' fees, but That's the different story.
Yeah,
MLS,
that's
it
yeah,
was for the whole case. The
right,
MLS was going at where Randy, this is just for the deposition. All right.
right. Okay. The work performed on May 20th, 2026 was necessary and reasonable to prepare for the deposition and included review of relevant documents and identification of key issues. On May 25th, 2026, only 2 days before the scheduled deposition, the debtor filed an emergency motion for protective order regarding deposition and incorporated memorandum of law, seeking to postpone or cancel the deposition. The debtor's last-minute filing necessitated immediate response and additional attorney time to oppose the motion and protect the creditor's rights. See, a lot of people, I think, are missing the mark. They think that bankruptcy is for the debtor. Bankruptcy is for the creditors. It protects the creditors and not the debtor. It doesn't protect the debtor because the debtor is saying, look, I'm throwing my hands up. I can't afford all of this. Please relieve me of all this debt I have incurred. The debtor's like, wait a minute, wait a minute. We need to be paid. So they're definitely looking out for the creditor because if you have to sell assets, you have to sell assets. So
Oh, there you go. Ketchup just said it's only 1 hour and 6 minutes that he's billing for.
just for that piece.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
deposition. Now, if Matthew is still hiding out there in the chat, I did not get your message either on Facebook or email. So just to let you know, my friend, because he'd sent something earlier and I've been waiting on it, but it's not come through.
Oh,
So
okay.
just to let him know if he's still out there lurking in the shadows. Thank you, Ketchup, for now. Ketchup. She used to be a work for law firm, right?
Oh, okay.
That's how she knows all this inside stuff.
Nice. Yeah, the bankruptcy court isn't, because if that was the case, then every debtor who's ever filed and every corporation that's ever filed, they're going to side with you. No,
I
they're
will
not
tell
going.
you though, I'm shocked at how I thought this bill was going to be higher. I really did.
Well, you have to remember this is the one where she just didn't go because
Right.
I mean, when people tell you, "Hey, look, you need to be there." Well, I guess I'm going to have to be there. I need to make other arrangements and I need to know what's going on. If I dip out on this, what's going to happen to me? What kind of legal repercussions am I going to face? So I,
Right.
I guess she doesn't care about legal repercussions. I don't
Why
know.
should she? She's not gotten a slap on the wrist for anything. Nobody. She's gotten court costs, and attorney's fees thrown at her. She hasn't paid. She doesn't care. Nothing's happened to these people. Legally, they haven't been put in jail. They haven't been. They've been fined. They've been
Hmm.
had awarded lawyers' fees against them. They don't care because nothing physically has been done to them. I
Hmm.
guarantee if she was thrown in contempt and put in jail for a couple of days, I think that would probably wake her little ass up a little bit. But at this point in time, they've become so emboldened because law enforcement and the courts won't do anything to them. They keep
Well,
pushing that envelope. One day I hope that the judges wake up and do, but until then, now you did hear that the judge retired, right?
yeah.
Okay, just letting you know that. Wondering if you knew that or not. All right.
So on June 9th, 2026, I spent 2.60 hours preparing the response in opposition and attending a non-evidentiary hearing regarding the motion for protective order. The work performed on June 9th, 2026 was necessary and reasonable to oppose the debtor's untimely motion, and included legal research, drafting the response, reviewing supporting authority, and appearing before the court.
All right, now we were educated on this the other night, D. What is this again right here?
Motion.
No.
Oh, motion.
There you go.
Motion. Okay. On June 18th, 2026, I spent 0.40 hours in correspondence with Saran Wrap and Mr. Levine regarding the proposed order in case number yada 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 and the motion for protective order, and in correspondence with C. Leverett Leverett regarding draft transcript and transcript accuracy. The work performed on June 18th, 2026 was necessary and reasonable to finalize matters related to the motion for protective order and to ensure accurate memorialization of the court's ruling. My standard hourly rate for legal services rendered in this matter is $375 per hour.
Whoo,
$375 per hour.
man. Now, if I'm not mistaken, uh, the lawyer down here in Tampa that represented MLS, I think he was just 250, wasn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. He was a lot lower than Randy. Wow. By what? $125 lower. Wow. That's
Yeah.
something else.
Mm-hmm. My hourly rate of $375 per hour is reasonable and customary for attorneys of similar experience and practicing adversary litigation in the Northern District of Florida. My hourly rate is based on my 25 years of legal experience and the prevailing rates charged by attorneys with comparable qualifications in this jurisdiction. The total attorney time expended in connection with opposing the motion for protective order and preparing for the deposition that did not proceed as
Dun, 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 dun. Mama's home.
scheduled is 4.10 hours, calculated as follows. Here's the breakdown: 1.10 hours on May 20th, 2026, 2.60 hours on June 9th, 2026, and 0.40 hours on June 18th, 2026. The total attorney fees incurred for the work described above is $1,537.50, calculated as 4.10 hours multiplied by $375 per hour. In addition to attorney's fees, the creditor incurred cost for court reporter fees in connection with the deposition scheduled for May 27th, 2026. On June 19th, 2026, I received invoice number 6718 from this court reporter that didn't get redacted, Coop.
Okay. Let me. He's a sneaky demon today. He's sneaky. He's sneaky because I spent so much time. But these are public offices, though, so I don't think it's going to kill me. It's not private residence. The only person I think that would mess with me would be the bots, the AI bots.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all that. Kabama bama lama dam. Cha-cha-ching, cha-ching, ching. All right. And we hit save. It won't let me. Why won't you let me? Maybe I got to do this. Kabam. Well, we'll save it when we're done, I guess. I'll save it when I get done. Okay. What are you on, 25?
I believe so.
All right. Dang it. Randy, what's wrong with you? Bad, Randy, bad.
Okay. From the court reporter in the amount of $220 for that was just for that court reporter to sit there until they probably said, okay, we'll give a 15-minute leeway. She's not coming. I believe there was conversation between Saran Wrap and Randy about this, that she was blowing up his phone with text messages or phone calls or something, that she was thinking about being there, and then she said she wouldn't be there. It was like back and forth, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking that, they gave a leeway of maybe 15 minutes, So it was $220 for the court reporter fees. That was just for that person to show up and be ready to go, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. The court reporter fees of $220 were incurred as a direct result of the debtor's failure to appear at the properly noticed deposition on May 27th, 2026, and were necessary and reasonable cost associated with scheduling the court reporter for the deposition. The total fees and cost incurred by the creditor as a result of the debtor's emergency motion for protective order and failure to appear at the deposition is $1,757.50, consisting of $1,537.50 in attorney fees and $220 in cost. All time expended and cost incurred were necessary, reasonable, and directly caused by the debtor's untimely motion for protective order and failure to appear at the properly noticed deposition. So my question is all of this going to be put on LMNOP, or is anything going to be going to Saran Wrap for his client not appearing? I'm curious.
I don't know. Well, I think if Randy had to choose, I don't think he would make Saran Wrap suffer, because remember, Saran Wrap did show.
Right, he did.
But whether it falls on Saran Wrap's laps or not, I don't know. In this situation, I do know that I've heard before in the past, sometimes when some of this stuff, now I think it's the sanctions. If there's sanctions, usually it can be split between the attorney and the client.
Okay.
In this situation with the
Okay, now you have to understand, he waited 2 days before. So is he going to get reprimanded by this judge on this? See, that's another question. Well, he did get, he did in the order. He did kind of get, his hand smacked. You waited until you had this much time. But yeah, I think going after Saran Wrap for sanctions, you can tell the guy is like, I think he's drowning over there, if that makes sense.
Oh, now you remember what we were talking about the other day about, is he really representing Lynette, or is he representing someone else?
I don't know.
I mean, this whole thing, we know that this whole thing was designed to stall Fed 1 and Fed 2.
Mm-hmm.
We know that for a fact. Mm-hmm. It's been stated several times by several people. So who's to say that, hey, they've got to stay. So, because remember, there was a BBB guy not too long ago that stated, look, I just cost the court 5 months. We delayed all this for 5 months. Mm-hmm. This is the same way of thinking that Bubbles and them had. Mm-hmm. So who's to say that he's not being controlled by other people besides his client? Because he's been in so much trouble for this stuff. Why would he continue to do it? I mean, come on. You drop it on the courts 2 days before it's supposed to happen and expect the judge to give a ruling on it?
What was he promised? I'm curious to know. Was he promised anything?
I don't. Well, he did make $6,000.
But look how long. Okay, how far can a reasonable attorney stretch that $6,000? How far can you stretch it?
I have no idea. It just depends, does he have a big giant law firm where he has a lot of expenses? Is he working out of a bathroom in his house? Who knows? Right. I don't know how far he could scratch this, but think about it. If he's Now, guys, I have no proof of this, and I'm not even saying this is what's going on. But what I am going to say, who's to say he's the one even writing these
I
motions?
don't know. I don't know.
Because we do know in past motions that have been filed, the people who filed them didn't write them. That has been proven. So he $6,000, and you're just sitting there as a figurehead. That's quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if you're not the one having to put the work into it. See, I don't know whether he's putting the work into it or not. There's a lot of speculation out there
Right.
that, other lawyers that are retired permanently because of misconduct, and other lawyers that have had their license taken from them for felony convictions, and then other lawyers that are dealing with the bar right now. They tend to want to interject themselves and help.
Right.
I mean, who knows who's writing this stuff, and who knows?
So
Who knows?
I'm wondering if if he really understood what this was meant to do, because it seems like, okay, you remember going back several years. I want to say it was, oh gosh, like 2021 maybe, or maybe even just a little bit after 2021. He had some serious issues in Oregon that he was
Yeah.
reprimanded for. So
Yep. You're right.
I'm wondering if he felt like he could get away with that in Oregon, and then he moved everything to Florida. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he was living in Florida and doing that in Oregon while he was living in Florida.
I have
See,
no
I
idea.
don't know. So,
But if you look at a lot of the lawyers that have been brought on for her representation, right? A lot of them are what I call they're for sale.
right,
You're just buying their name, and they're buying the name and buying the ability to file motions under their name. Look at poor Stark. I don't believe for 1 second that Stark wrote any of those motions. Do I have proof of it? No. This is all speculation.
Right.
But I don't think. Pretty much, I can be safe to say I don't even think Stark probably even knew about any of this. I think it was all his wife that was in control of it, and she was the one doing it all. But hey, it like I said, it's all speculation. It's all hearsay.
So, but I'm just curious if he feels that that $6,000 was worth it. Does he feel that it was worth it now, or is he thinking differently? Is he thinking differently? I don't believe.
Don't
I
know.
don't believe 6,000 would be enough to cover this craziness. I really don't. Not as a bankruptcy attorney. I mean, come on. Yeah.
As you can see, it's getting it's getting sticky. That price is going up.
Right. The fees and costs set forth in this declaration affidavit are accurately reflected in invoice number 785, dated June 28th, 2026, issued by Shochet Law Group to Jeremy, a draft copy being attached.
Oh, that's another thing. There's a lot of people that's been very concerned that Jeremy hasn't showed his legal fees here lately. Why does he have to go? Is there a law that states that Jeremy has to show his legal fees every time he goes live?
No.
Oh yeah, there was quite a bit of a conversation about that in some chat that I saw, and I'm like, you're worried about him showing his lawyer's fees? Why? I don't. He shows them when he wants to. Like he says, whenever there's something relevant come up, that's when he shares with the public. Until then, he just does his normal stuff.
Right. I have personal knowledge of the time expended, the work performed, the cost incurred, and the necessity and reasonableness of the fees and costs claimed herein. The fees and costs claimed are supported by contemporaneous time records maintenance by Shochet Law Group in the ordinary course of business. I am familiar with the prevailing rates for similar legal service in the Northern District of Florida and affirm that the rates charged and cost incurred in this matter are consistent with those prevailing rates. The work performed was necessary to protect the creditor's rights, oppose the debtor's untimely motion, and ensure compliance with the court's discovery orders.
Now, Big Al come rolling in. Yeah, come here, Big Al. Where are you at? Jeremy doesn't have to tell anyone or anybody how much he spent. He just does it or does that on occasion, but not for any real reason. Exactly. It's his business. If he
Right.
wants to share it, share it. If not, who gives a shit? It's not my money. I mean,
Mhm.
if he wants to show it, show it. If he doesn't, I don't. Well, it's like a lot of these people take a lot of this stuff and they make mountains out of molehills. You know, they're just looking for that little bit of drama that they can get people talking about.
Right.
All right, there we go. Where are you at now? Did I need to scroll her up?
Yes, please.
But bam.
The attorney's fees and costs claimed herein are reasonable and were incurred as a direct consequence of the debtor's lack of diligence in failing to timely notify the creditor of a scheduling conflict known months in advance. I
Yeah, because
declare
what
under,
was
yeah,
it? It was April 25th or 28th, I think, that they went to court to set the dates for this, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I know it was in the end of
yeah,
April.
yes, that sounds about right.
And mysteriously, this doctor's appointment was set up the same day as they had court over all this. Wow.
Mhm. So, and by, and the judge read everything. The judge read from the previous because what Saran Wrap said that the appointment was made months in advance. Did he not?
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then come to find out it wasn't.
Nope.
They told on themselves. They put it right out there for everybody, for the world to see, that it
Right.
was actually scheduled on the day that they went to court to schedule the deposition.
Hmm.
Now you talk about some shady shit.
Hmm.
This is how stupid some of these people are. I mean, oh, that's one of the things that draws me to this. Every day that goes by, you know that something crazy, some outlandish story is going to pop up out of one of these morons. It's
That
hilarious.
is so very true. So very true.
Now
So
this is the what
that's
oh,
that's just his signature
yep,
and the submission of it. So yeah.
yep, that's all it is. That's the rest of
Hmm.
it. Now these documents here, these are just receipts showing
Hmm.
Randy's stuff right here, and I do have these redacted.
Hmm.
But this is one of three. This is a breakdown right here, invoice number, and it shows this is what Randy is charging.
Hmm.
There we go. All that.
Right.
So he breaks it down. Well, he's got 412 for research.
Hmm.
And it's got 975 for what? Oppositions after. Okay. And then he's got 150 for that. And then for the court reporter, 220, all total $1,757.
Hmm.
Now, see, I
Now,
thought that the 220 needed to be added to this, and it's not. It's right there. So
right.
now that I would assume the court reporters doesn't have to wait on their money. I imagine Randy paid them right out of the bat.
Yeah, I do believe so.
So the 220 that would be reimbursed back to Randy.
Hmm.
And then what is this one?
And if Jeremy paid this, okay,
Right,
he probably did,
right.
then that money would go back to Jeremy. Jeremy paid this invoice, then that money goes back to Jeremy.
And then this is the invoice from the court recorder or a court reporter. Okay,
Hmm.
$170, $50, and it comes to 220.
Right.
This is what they call transparency right here.
Right. Hmm. Wow, she gets paid. Hold on, that court reporter gets paid. Their hourly rate is $84 $5 per hour.
Yep. Now that they consider
And
a
they
court
charged
reporter.
a 2-hour minimum. So
Oh
2-hour
wow.
minimum on that.
So there you
Regardless,
go.
regardless if she's there 5 minutes or 15 minutes, they're still going to charge the minimum rate, which is 2-hour minimum.
Now this document here, this is basically coming from the reporter. Okay.
Okay, so that is like her affidavit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Scheduled deposition of Lynette Preston on behalf of Jeremy B. Hales or Jeremy Hales. And then it goes into all of this, and that's the lady's name right there. And then it gets into on behalf of, and it shows you the people's names, blah, blah, blah. And then it gets into a little bit, where does it start? Here we go. Proceedings.
Right. So this is just her statement that they were there for the deposition of LMNOP. It was set for 8 a.m. Then
This is the actual transcript of what transpired the day she didn't show up.
Right. So they've just also, and she's not here. Hello. There's been no documents produced. She's not here. Wow. Wow. Also present. Yeah. Also present is her attorney. Saran Wrap, who has
so this
announced.
was at 8:15 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
this is all the transcript that was made right here.
Right here. Yep. Scroll down. This is important. This is very important. Saran Wrap, who has announced prior to going on the record that he did not believe she was attending. So we're going to ask for a certificate of non-appearance at this. And he did not object. Right there.
Nope.
Crazy. Crazy.
I think it's nuts that he showed up and his client didn't. I thought that was absolutely insane.
But you know what? He has to be there. He needed to make an appearance. He had to be there. So,
and then the rest of this is just a certificate coming from this.
Saying that she did. A non-appearance.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's it in a nutshell, guys. And this is her certificate of reporter. And this is just her telling the courts telling them that, hey, yeah, she was there. Witness my hand and seal this June 19th, 2026.
Right. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So it was put on the record that she did not show. Did not
exactly.
show. Just curious. Like I said, I'm so waiting to see the outcome of the I guess we could call it the attempted deposition.
Right. Now I'm waiting on that one. That's the one that I'm waiting on right there, boy. I can't wait for that one. But I think we're in the middle of this judge swap thing right now. So it could probably take a little time. Okay, Kathleen, what you got to say? The narrative of their delusional reality they want us to believe is the most entertaining thing. They are argument for stronger mental health community services, right?
Right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I dislike the line they do with the inline ads. I don't. Coming up on this stuff. Alrighty, Audrey. Once again, she is getting crap legal advice. Exactly, Dana.
Yeah.
I'll be curious what the next one says. Al says, right?
Yeah. I think that's everybody is waiting on that to see how that is going to play out. I don't know if I don't know if this judge is going to reorder it or be there in person or have somebody there in person to sit there and to, it's really sad that a judge or somebody would have to step in and babysit a deposition. That's the sad part of it. A deposition is basically yes, no, I don't recall. That is all it is. You don't need to expand on any of the questions you are being asked. You don't need to give additional information because they are yes or no questions.
Right.
I don't
Now we got
understand.
Panorama Computer. Sounds like contempt of court. It does. I mean, was she not ordered to be at that deposition?
She was told to, yes.
And
But
she
I think
chose.
not to. And I think the logic there is he filed that paperwork,
Right.
the protection order. So I guess in her mind, she's thinking because he filed it, even though it wasn't ruled upon, that she just still didn't need to show up. But that's not how that works. You
Right.
have to wait on an order or a ruling from the judge to say yay or nay before you either attend or you just bail out on the whole thing altogether.
Right on, right on. Now we got Nanny Clampett come rolling in hot. We all think it's nuts, but then why? Because we all know LP's nuts. Well, what is her name again? Lynette. So
Mm, mm, mm.
that should tell you everything you need to know.
Oh my gosh. I plead the fifth. Okay. Every time I see that clip of her, I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth, I automatically go to a trial where there was a witness on the stand and he kept saying, I don't recall. I don't recall. I
You
don't
just gave
recall.
me
So
a good idea.
what's
Yeah,
that?
I'll talk to you when we get offline about it. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that one day this week. I'll holler at you. When we
Okay.
get done with the stream, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a fun refresher for a lot of people, and it's just gonna show a lot of people how nutty some of this stuff can get. I'm going to shut up before I release it. But anyway, Dana says, is BK judge retiring? Yeah, bankruptcy judge, from what I understand, has retired, and a new judge is
Yes.
taking her place.
Yes. And the term of this new judge is 14 years that she will be sitting in that position.
Rouse says, can the reporter raise the price next time due to this mess? Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't think she will. But yeah,
Mm,
I mean, I feel bad for Jeremy in the fact that this is costing him money, and these chuckleheads are never going to pay it. Never.
well, I think there's a backup plan to not ever paying it. But
Right.
if anybody watched Jeremy knows what the plan is.
She doesn't listen to her lawyer. You're exactly right.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, nope, she does not. She does not listen to anyone. I mean,
Nope.
just think about this, guys. If she would have listened in May of 2023 when she was served with a cease and desist and stopped her madness, we none of us would be sitting here talking about this today.
Nope.
If she
Absolutely
would have
not.
just taken the word no as an adult instead of a child and not done what she did, I mean, it you would think after being told no, and as she goes on the rampage to try and ruin this man on social media, you would think when she got served with that cease and desist, boom, she would, it would snap her into reality. Man, maybe I need to stop. Hell no. At that point in time, she got worse. That's what these people do. All of these people get worse.
Mm. So true.
Oh, what you got to say, Big Al? Watch him have the judge there, and LP becomes a no-show again. That will be a bench warrant. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. This, if that happens, I don't know how it works, but maybe the they would just I can't say that it would be discharged because discharge is not the word. They would throw the case out, and then she would still be liable for all the monies owed.
And then that would lift the stay on everything.
Exactly. And I don't know if the judge would say, okay, now because of this, you can't refile for X amount of years. This is the way it's going to work. So
We got
I don't know.
we got D or Darren coming in for you, D. D, you forgot. I plead the fifth. Now,
Yeah,
I will correct this. It ain't the fifth. It's the fifth. You got to
the
put an
fifth,
F on the end of it.
the fifth.
You got to plead. I plead the fifth. Oh, CK judge isn't sitting on it or sitting in on the depot. Too many other things on their plate. Right. Right. Uh, I don't know. I don't know because if you guys remember, way back when Jeremy was being deposed by Bubble Boy, you know, Bolitho actually brought him to Pensacola
Mm-hmm.
and made him sit before him to finish the
Mm-hmm.
deposition.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether or not the bankruptcy judge will do that, I don't know. But it is a possibility. It's a good, strong possibility because they both are federal judges, right?
Yes.
So Big Al, what you got to say? The next one, she was going to be there at least 2 to 3 hours before she took off. So there's going to be that reporter's charge. Yeah, for
Yes.
those many
Mm-hmm.
her hours at least. Exactly. Timmy P, it is sad. You want to get that one?
And shows how long these cases are taking when you have judges retiring and JH not even gotten in front of them yet. Yeah, that, but you see, the only one that seems to be moving is the bankruptcy case. That seems to be the only one that is moving, that's going through the motions to get to the end. All the rest of them can't because of said bankruptcy. They're just sitting there in
Well,
limbo.
now there's
Waiting.
two that can be moving. One of
Yes.
them is moving a little bit, and the
Mm,
other one has pretty much come to a standstill right now. And that's the Owens one, and then that's
mhm,
the flips and chips one. The flips and chips we're getting a little bit of movement out of, but not a
mhm.
whole lot. Uh,
Right.
for some reason, I take it that somebody's back on their meds because there hasn't been a dump of motions in that particular flips and chips thing here lately. So maybe she's back on her meds. I don't know.
I don't know, but the 30th is fastly approaching.
Yes, that's just
2
2
days.
days
Mhm.
tomorrow, and then boom, the 30th is here. I
Yeah.
forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I was thinking about driving up there for that
Oh, wow.
because that's an open court. I do
Uh,
believe. I do believe. Yeah. Oh, what do we got? We got Tiny here. I think that every time Element P has to be reminded, she should be fined $1,000 or $100 or a day in jail. The fines, no. I think it should just here lately with all well, not here lately, the whole time. That's just it. You've got several court cases that she's involved in. So you got
mhm.
several judges. Okay. If she was doing all of this shenanigans that she's been doing in front of just one judge, she would have probably already been thrown in for contempt. But
Mhm.
she's got the bankruptcy judge. She's got Fed 1 and 2 judges.
Hold on,
She's got
I just counted them up. There are, okay, we can't really say Fed 1 and Fed 2 are different. They're actually one judge, right? So we
yeah,
got,
yeah, yeah.
okay. So that's one judge. You're talking about total cases that are open and
Right.
waiting. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases. And then we can't count two, we can count two judges as one. So that would be 6 judges.
Yep. That's a lot of judges.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you got a lot of people don't even realize he's got court cases going on in Levy County in state court.
Mhm. Mhm. I
Uh,
counted that one. That one is 7. Now, I did not count the Ohio case. So if I
right.
counted the Ohio one that's still there, that would be 8.
Yeah, I mean, he's got court cases coming out of Orlando, Levy
Mhm.
County,
Mhm.
federal court. There's
Mhm.
he's not in a court case. He is and he isn't in the bankruptcy.
Right.
He is as a creditor, but he didn't take a case out against her. He's just
Right.
there just to get clarification on
The
information.
homestead. Right, the homestead.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's not a case that he brought. She brought that. Uh, Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now the Dan Owens thing, I don't know much about what's going on with that. There's been a while since anything has dropped on any of that stuff.
Yeah.
The flips and chips, again, we got some motions. When did we get the last motions over there? It's been a few weeks, I think. Let's see. We'll go here, and then we'll go here, and then here it is. Because see these. Okay, you take the motions that we've been going over with Fed 1, Fed 2, and I even think the bankruptcy, they're all numbered, right?
Right.
Everything in the flips and chips thing in Orlando, none of it's numbered. So I have to put it all with dates. The last thing I got was on the 22nd.
Okay.
In the flips and chips thing, and I think it came from Randy, I do believe. Nope, it came from Flips.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't read this? Oh!
What is it?
It came in on the 22nd. Objection to plaintiff's notice of judicial notice, document 74 and document 12. No, we have not read this because I don't have anything redacted. And if we had read this, I would have already had this stuff redacted. Huh. So that's one we have. Is there another one? Let's see. Did we read this one? Yeah, we read this one. The last one we read was the one that Randy filed. Notice of intent to request judicial notice at the July 30th hearing. Yeah, the one on the 22nd we did not read. Huh.
See, what I like about some of these courts, the docket is open and you can immediately go in and grab the motions or the orders. With Levy County, they keep it locked. And I think it's a 72-hour turnaround period for them to lock it. So the clerk has time to input the information. So of anything that's been filed, anything that happened in court, any type of hearing, any of that. But it doesn't matter if you lock it or if you left it open, your 3-day turnaround is still going to be 3 days. Your 72-hour turnaround to get the files uploaded to the docket. So most courts, the docket is open. You can go in and grab them as soon as they're put on the docket. So
yeah, we'll go over this. I don't think we've been over this. I'll send it to you. Okay. And see if it'll jog your memory. And if we went over it, then we won't bother with it. But if we haven't, yeah, we'll go over this. I don't remember, because usually just before we go over something, I will redact it. And this had no redactions, so that tells me we have not read over this. It might have been one of them I was going to settle. Huh?
Ralph is right. There is going to be another case, but I don't know when Jeremy plans to do it, which is on the property, which is the known encroachment. So there's that one that is also, because he has time to bring that for the known encroachment on the property that was sold to him. So there's that as well. So that would be
Randy.
another one.
Now this one, I don't have an answer for you, Randy. I really don't know why they spent so much time on the names. Probably we weren't sitting in the court. Just judging off of what Jeremy said and what Tug and Megan have read from the transcripts, Randy was having a hard time just getting her to answer anything. So that's probably the reason why they spent so much time on it. I think, in my opinion, I think they spent as much time as they did because they're trying to narrow it down what the hell her actual name is and if it is legally on the documents in question.
Right. On the warranty deed itself, not what is filed at the county tax assessor's office, but what is on the actual deed, the property deed.
Now, from what I understand, we know a lot of these people do a lot of grifting, a lot of conning. Now, this is purely what I've read. I have no clue, have no proof of this, and I'm not even going to say that's what they're doing. But from what I understand, people that have multiple names, as in 30 plus over their lifetime, they use that trying to dodge and do unethical things. That's as far as I'm going to go. Because why would anybody have that many names?
And
And
why would you have to? Why would you use different names all the time? Why not it be the same name?
yeah. Now we got
Um,
Kathleen. See me, I've used the same name since the day I was born. You know, I mean, yes, Coop is my nickname. That's what people have called me for. I don't know how long as I can remember. But my real name has always been the same. Everybody knows my real name. I don't hide it. Okay. I've never gone by any other name. So I don't know why people, the only thing I can come up with is if you've got multiple names in your lifetime, especially 30 plus,
mm,
you're doing something shady. Because why would you need all of that?
well, I don't know. And why would you consistently change it? Change
Exactly.
what? I don't understand.
Now we got Kathleen come rolling in hot. Consider the source for their legal strategies. BBB, vomit, lip. The what? I
Clown
think,
car crew.
yeah, clown car. Okay, I thought that was supposed to say clown car. Okay, crazy mechanic. Yeah, exactly. Let me get
Mm.
caught up here because we're gonna be going here shortly. Oh
Now
man, I didn't know I
ketchup.
was that
Now,
far
now,
away.
now
What?
ketchup. A lot of times, it will catch up to you. It will. It will come back and it will follow you and haunt you. I think we're seeing it play out in real time
Right,
about all of the names. So,
right.
yeah.
Well, what this new one that came up, this C one, that blowed me away.
Clara,
Is
where'd
it Claire?
Clara come? Yeah, where did
Yeah.
Clara come from? Who's Clara? I
Well,
only Bewitched, Aunt Clara. Anybody remember that? Who's Clara? I don't know.
now
It's
Kathleen come in hot with 48 various. Come back here. 48 various versions to match her multiple
I
personalities.
don't know. I don't know.
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
There's no telling. But
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
know. I know it's like I think ketchup's absolutely right. You know,
Yeah.
you're littering. You're literally littering your entire past with all of this nonsense. When you get into situations that she's in now, it's hard to follow a straight line when there's so many flipping curves because of
Well,
all the different names. Didn't we find one that she was using down in Northport, Ruby?
yeah. But she states that she never went by that, but there's text messages or messages of her saying, "Hey, it's Ruby." Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now,
Okay.
was that just a online name, or was she going by that in real life? But here nor there, she went by Ruby at one point in time, talking to someone because we do
Hmm.
have the information.
Right.
Oh, catch up. What you got to say now? I hope it will now cause. Go ahead. I'm
So far, she has slipped through the paperwork cracks. Yeah. But I think this is going to bring a lot of stuff out. It's going to flush out a lot of things that potentially, possibly, I don't know, even things she truly has forgotten and things she's still trying to keep buried. So,
Oh,
yeah.
exactly. I agree with you 100% on that. Whew.
Oh, really, Robin? See, I didn't know where Clara came from. Oh my
Clara,
gosh.
the name of one of her husband's ex. Oh,
I did.
I do remember something about that.
I don't. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think Randy brought that up in the deposition, and that's where that came from.
Hmm.
It was an ex-husband or one of her husband's ex-wives. I do believe I remember that from the deposition. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Now, that right there, that is wrong on so many levels. To try to assume the name of a husband's ex-wife, that is wrong on so many levels. That is just, oh my gosh, that's wrong.
Well, I think Alexis that came from her pole days. I think
Oh,
that's the
I
one I
don't know.
heard. Or was that Spacey Lacey that came from the poll days? One of those two names came from the poll days.
I have no clue.
But I don't know. But I think you guys are onto something with that. It litters the paper trail so bad that I think she's gotten to the point now with everything that they're involved in. Oh, I think a lot of it's coming out, and
Mhm.
she just
Yeah.
can't hide it. All right,
No.
let's get out of here. I'm gonna send all these fine people to the barn. Oh, I think Mo is online. Let me go see
Okay.
if we can send you guys to Mo if she's still online, or maybe Megan. I know Megan usually goes about the time I finish a lot of times. Let's see who we can send you guys to. Well, there's nothing. Nobody. Nope.
Okay.
Now we got Rosalind coming up later today. Oh no, there's Mo. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Mo. So hey guys, if you don't want to watch Mo, if you got some other plans, at least just go over, say hi, hit the like button, show her a little bit of love. Okay. Mo is a sweetheart. I love listening to Mo whenever I get a chance to. I love her outtake on a lot of this stuff. It's like a don't give a shit mom. you know? All right, guys and gals, you all know we are on Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It has been a absolute pleasure having you guys here today. Thank you all for showing up and showing out. It has been fun. Dee, what you got to say?
Everybody have a wonderful afternoon.
Peace.
Bye, everyone.